grated yam and cabbage on top. You fry that with the lid on for a bit, flip it over, then like okonomiyaki sauce, which is sort of like a barbecue tomato Worcestershire sort of thing. Then mayo, seaweed, bonito. Here's the one that I... Except I made them little.
I'm streaming this, by the way. Your recipe.
Streaming the recipe.
Good.
All right, we ready
The music's going.
for Ed to give the recap?
I have one prepared if you guys like. No, I don't.
Yeah. Let me just get the music up.
Stream on.
Stream is on. We just streamed the recipe. I've got the taste recipe up. What was it called? Serious Eats recipe up on the screen now.
It said paste recipe, Dylan.
I know, I heard that, and I was just like...
How will he know why it works? How will he know why it works?
Can you imagine the substitutions they'd make, though? It's like, no, cabbage is too exotic. Oh, all of this is too exotic, so it's just literally a pancake with iceberg lettuce and, like, mayo on top.
Delicious.
Is this that guy at work or whatever? What is this? Or not work, college,
I think they're
uni,
just
whatever.
making fun of me.
We're not creating a person to mock. We are the people who you think we're mocking.
Yeah, we just imagine this recipe, but if it was on taste and had been super whitified.
Oh, okay. What is it? Taste.
Alright, Cam, let's kick us off.
Hit it.
Alright, so the session began with Yerler, Quark, and the heathens attacking the earthen cultists, who were undergoing some sort of cultist sacrifice of a gnome. The ritual had summoned a black pudding which scared the bejesus out of Jet, and he quickly rattled off a plan to stay away from the black pudding's range and to avoid attacking it with acid, cold, lightning, or slashing damage to Quark and Embez, while Yerlerg was heroically and silently fighting all the cultists by himself. Jet popped up some big shots against the cultists, but unfortunately his silencing spell almost half the damage he would have inflicted. Even though he was silenced, Yerdelog was able to call out to Lythander for his blessings to vanquish the cultists before him. Lythander heard his cry and shot his radiance all across the room,
Phrasing.
which ignited the lesser cultists into flame and snuffed out their evil light. With the situation looking under control, Quark dashed across the room to try and save the gnome attached to the pole from the grotesque black pudding. Through some amazing charades and non-verbal charismatic charm, Quark was able to convince the gnome to be lifted up and over the pole to free themselves from the imprisonment. Quark was able to quickly pull the gnome away from certain death and expertly guide him to safety away from the black pudding, and quickly made his way out of the pit. The black pudding gave pursuit, but was quickly dealt with by a constant barrage of attacks from the party, and everyone began to question if Jet may have over-exaggerated the threat of the pudding.
Yeah.
After everything was killed, the gnome introduced himself as Ruklimov Glitterstone, and that he'd been captured by the cult as he began to investigate the depths of the monastery in his ever-curious nature. He told Yurdi, Quark, and friends that the leader of the cultists was Marlos Unrail, and that he was a Gorgon Medusa. Ruklimov also informed the party that there was a staircase to the south, which made its way to the Drow Temple below, and that down there, the cultists had created elemental nodes, which were the source of their power. Ruklimov thanked the party and made his way back to safety, while our party made its way to deal with Marlos to the northeast. After some quick navigation by Yerdelerg, they found themselves in the lair of Marlos and prepared to fight. They entered the room completely in the dark to avoid the Gorgon stare, and Marlos attempted to recruit the party to the cult. Yerdelerg and Quark could not be swayed from the light of Lythander, as Quark put the conversation quickly to rest by simply asking, "Can the Earth even fuck?" And that's...
Did I really say that?
We really went there.
I forgot about that.
Oh,
Yeah, you
man.
said that, Ed. Pretty sure Quark said that.
Oh, that's the highlight. I gotta get that video.
Am I wrong? That's how I remember it.
No, I've got it in my notes as well.
Yeah.
Oh, good.
He tried to get us to join him, but we don't because the Earth don't fuck.
Exceptional.
That's pretty convincing. Just gonna post a little something for you in the Facebook buckets.
For me. Quickly. Oh, did I say quickly a bunch?
Exactly, like 7 times.
7 times.
I did write this quickly.
Yeah. Oh, do we have tunes though?
Tunes are on.
So can have we started combat? We rolled initiative, right?
Yeah, we rolled
We
initiative.
did
last-
roll initiative.
I just thought it was really good to end it on that, and I didn't want to add more to it.
Yeah, no, that's fine. So even though you rolled initiative, just for thematic purposes, we're going to keep that initiative, but I'm going to continue doing some role playing.
Ooh.
So Marlos turns to the other person in the room, whose name is unknown.
Shadowy.
You're talking about the
Thing.
shadow demon thing?
Yeah, he turns to the shadow demon and he's like, Gunther. That's its shadow demon's name. Bring me the insolent one. And Gunther disappears around the side of the rock face and brings back a cultist who's sort of been stripped to his loincloth or whatever cultists wear under their robes. You guys will probably know considering how many robes you've stolen. And who's restrained. And he brings him back over to here, and Miles is like, no, slightly to the right. And then Marlos heads over to the cultist, grabs the cultist's face, and just turns it until the cultist is staring at him, and you see the cultist turn to stone.
Oh.
He just turned the cultist to stone by looking at him.
Okay, so there's another statue here.
Well, we did know these snaky fuckers did that.
And to think my father paid 50,000 gold pieces for a statue of him at the front of our house, we could have just frozen him. It would have been way better for the family.
Oi, Gorgon man. Oi, Snaky man. How much would it cost to some rich noble to pay you to just turn people they didn't like into statues?
He turns his head to look at you.
Mm.
It's dark. It's dark, by the way.
It's dark, we can't see him, yeah.
Oh yeah. So hold up, if it's dark.
Oh, we didn't see what just happened.
That's why I
Only
said
the
it.
dwarf.
That's why I did
Yeah, oh, right, yeah.
That's why I
You
said
only
it
can
out
see.
So you only can see, the rest of you can't see shit.
Correct.
see
I should have made another bird, that was silly. Oh well.
No.
So the rest of you
Well.
can't see anything. You're just hearing this.
Yeah.
So you're Lurk. He turns to look at you.
I look at the statue.
Okay. Fair enough.
Yeah.
Well done. He almost got you.
Yeah. I look
It's
at its gates. Oh!
Too
like-
sneaky.
He got
It's
me.
playing King's Cup, and I'm like the yes guy.
A little bit.
No question,
Yeah.
Martha.
The question
Yeah.
answer, right.
Yeah,
So
that's
he
funny.
turns to look at you and he says, "Oh, does he have? Yeah, he has stuff." He says, "Please, the rewards offered to me by Ogre Mock are far greater than any gold in this world. But I do love a good treasure. It shines kind of like my visage."
A shiny visage? My family
Yes.
sells a powder for that. It's a scam, but it'd probably help.
Okay. Into combat then, Jeff.
It's very, very unuseful that we can't see.
I mean, I can turn on the light.
It's just, do we want to, like, you know, is it useful to?
Well, I could turn on the lights like we've been doing against those other pale dwarfs. It might do something against his shadow. What was it called again? His shadow friend, Gunther.
Gunther.
Actually, yeah, I'm like, Yodeler, just point me vaguely in the right direction of that little shadowy dude that you were talking to. I'm just sort of like, vaguely got my eyes shut.
Can I get him by the shoulders and like?
Sure, yeah, you're standing next to him, right? Oh yeah, so he can move next to you and you can pick him up and hold him in the right direction.
Yeah, alright.
As we know, it's a mighty bang if nothing else.
Yeah.
Am I rolling with disadvantage, I assume, because I can't save?
Yes.
What did I miss?
What?
That's
So were you
convincing.
aiming for the
I was aiming for the shadowy dude. I wish I'd said Marlos, but
okay. Yes, so that does hit.
That's sweet.
So that was is it lightning damage or thunder damage?
thunder.
Thunder.
And it's piercing with your bow or the gun. Yeah. Okay. All right. Yeah. So that connects. You hear a grunt from the darkness.
We don't need to see when we got the light of Lathander on our side.
Apparently.
I was like entirely going just for the, I deal thunder damage even when I miss, but rolled terribly on that dice.
That was sweet.
Fuck.
Quack. Alright, I heard the whelp or the grunt or whatever. I'm gonna go over in that direction and see if I can hit it with my sword. So I'm just gonna kind of swing as I go.
How does that work?
I don't know. I know where he is because I just heard the grunt. It's only like
But you just run with like.
Okay, roll me a perception and we'll see if you can locate
That's good.
himself based on the grunt. Okay, yeah. Look, you'll be rolling with disadvantage, but you can connect with it.
Alright, I'm going for the shadowy man. I roll disadvantage. There you go.
Yeah. Okay.
Go again.
That also hits.
Oh man. No worries.
Well, nice one.
Okay. Yeah, both swings slice through. You feel like a weird sort of like rubbery resistance, but not the resistance you expect from flesh. More like a sort of tugging on your sword as you slice through.
Does he make a noise?
Well,
Is he upset to have been hit?
he is upset to have been hit.
He's upset.
He makes an upset noise.
Excellent.
In both.
I walk in, realize it's dark, and I say, Yodeler, where is the Gorgonzola?
Let Lathander guide you, and I grab her as well. Except it's probably more by the waist, because I'm not very tall.
Yeah. Point me in the general direction. Excellent. How far is he?
Yeah.
Would you say he's 30 feet away?
About 25 to 30 feet away.
Wonderful. I'll use my birdcage screen door technique, and I cast Silent Image.
Okay.
in that general area. So what I'm going to try and make is a cube around Marlos that, you know how you get those screen doors as like front doors that like when you're inside you can see out, but when you're outside you can't see in because they're like facing like in such direction, like they're kind of facing down. I want to make that so that he can't see out, but we can like see in.
I feel like if we still look at him
That's
though,
advanced. But he
Yeah,
can't
I think
lock
it's-
eyes with you, though. He can't lock eyes with you because you can look at him. You just can't look at his eyes, right?
okay,
You just
yeah,
can't look
yeah.
him in the eyes. So if he can't see where you are, he's not going to look you in the eyes. Probably.
So it's like one of those blinds where it's visible one way and it's like the other way.
Yeah, just in a cube completely around him.
Okay.
Am I inside the cube?
Okay.
No, it's centered on Marlos and it's 15 feet. So
So how does it work? Does it move with him or is it?
yeah, so it says I looked up the spell because I wanted to make sure I could do it. You can use your action to cause the image to move to any spot within range. As the image changes location, you can alter its appearance so that its movements appear natural for the image.
Right. So it doesn't track him, but you can move it on your turn. Is that right?
Yeah, you can use your action.
I suppose that's annoying.
Yeah, so he can move it, but like, because it's just a stat, so there's just a box there.
Which can, but Embers can move that box on her turn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, Quark, did you hit him with melee? You have the lightning
Oh, I
DC
did.
or 6 lightning dice.
I do 2d6 lightning dice, right?
Really?
Yeah,
There you
Oh
go.
yeah, sure.
because remember I cast.
That was the whole reason I went to hit him in melee range.
Okay.
Every time you hit
Roll.
them with a melee. Yeah,
Is that 1d6?
that was 2d6. So I did 1 and 4 for 5.
Oh, at a higher level.
No, I hit him twice. It's each time you hit them with a melee attack, right?
So you can hit him 4 times.
That's why we did it on you and not the other way.
Yeah.
I say we like we're a team.
You're on the other team.
So you're gonna do it? Oh,
I did it, sorry, it was 5. 1 and 4.
oh yeah, okay. You hear lightning crackle out from your blade as it strikes each time.
Quark! Tastes like Vander's light!
Is Quark just like, has he extra puffed up as it's like gone off?
Yeah.
I
Sure,
remain
I'm just like-
legendarily charged.
You're
like
one of those
yeah.
angry chickens now.
Yeah, like that sounds like my spell is doing its work. Is Quark especially fluffy right now? I've always wanted to see a puffed up chicken.
All I could see is just a ball.
Yeah, very good.
Quark, because you're close enough, as the lightning crackles out, in the flashes you see that the statue in front of you has indeed been, or the cultist, there is a fresh cultist statue in front of you, with Marlost sort of, finishing like the statue is like 90% finished, right? Like the cultist's head is still wiggling around, but like the rest of it's all stone.
Oh, I thought it was like instant.
Yeah. I would have thought it would have been head down.
Where's it? Oh, I can't. We can see the cultist, can we?
Once you head up, head down, you can read the deer.
Damn! I should have put the wall in between him and the cultist. Oh well.
Oh well.
Okay, so Enmez, you have done the barrier thing and you've moved, so I think you're all good.
Yeah.
So, Marlos finishes his turn petrifying the person in front of you and says, "Oh, you're choosing to go without light. Trust me, that will not save you." And takes a step forward. So where was the box? Was it all the way around?
Yeah, it says 15 feet, but because we're kind of playing with, like, it doesn't make sense to center him because that's only, like, 10 feet. I guess I'll make it so that, like, we're more protected. So he was here before, yeah?
Yeah.
Like, at that corner. So I'd probably go maybe
Is
a
the
box.
cube in total 15 feet, or is it diameter, radius?
It just says 15-foot
15?
cube,
It's not very
so...
clear.
Whether each side would be 15 feet.
Yeah, so I'm going to say... Like, the wall would have been just where I could, like, where he was, if that makes sense, because he wouldn't want to go backwards. So, he wouldn't walk through it by going to Quark. Quark's in it at the moment.
I
Unfortunately.
don't know if you
so-
fully
So
took a
It's an object, creature, or visible phenomenon that is no larger than a 15-foot cube. So, like, you can make, like, essentially a big screen, which does this thing.
Yeah, well, I'm making a cube around him.
And it is purely visual, no
Yeah.
sound, smell, or sensory effects, but that's all that you need. You can use your action because, yep, doesn't move to any spot. You can alter its appearance so it looks natural. Things can pass through it. Creature can determine its illusion. So can you draw it on the map for me?
Yeah, sure. Miles was here before, yeah?
He was one to the right.
He was just up.
Yeah, right there, next to the statue.
Okay, cool. Be 5, 10. Each square's 5 foot, yeah?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
So you can go across 3 squares.
There we go.
Okay.
Sure, I'll neaten that up a bit.
Yeah, that's fine. Alright, he steps onto Quark. And he takes... steps up to you. He hair whips you.
Oh.
And misses. And then with his weapon, which looks like... can I show you? I cannot show you. Oh, I can show you, which looks like this.
Oh, that's cool.
With his war pick, he swings at you twice.
Ooh, we got some stats.
Don't read
with
the
it as
war
well.
pick, guys.
The first swing you manage to dodge out of the way, you hear it whooshing through the air. Second swing connects for 6 piercing damage and then 5 thunder damage.
Oh my god.
And he takes a d6 of lightning back.
Yeah.
Man, that fucking annoying.
Oh, gotcha. So it was 11 total?
6 back to him, that's not bad. The Shadow Demon. I'm confused by this barrier. Let me just roll and make sure he's confused. Oh yeah, he's very confused by the barrier. And makes his way 30 feet. 15, beautiful. Makes his way over here.
I get an opportunity attack.
You do? Yep.
Woohoo! Is it still surely with disadvantage, right?
Oh, yeah. Oh, damn it. Go ahead.
Oh, that was bad. I pressed the wrong button. Oh, I got him.
Okay, you hit it.
No.
Nice.
Wow. What did this roll? Oh, it's a 7 plus 5. 7 plus 5. Jesus.
Enjoy.
Okay. He's looking like you get a sort of glimpse of him as the thunder crackles. You know, expert in shadow demons, but he's not looking as together as he was the first time around.
Is he more
Anyway,
shadowy or less?
Less shadowy, less shadowy. Okay. I was like, oh, this guy only has 1 attack. That's lame. He he claws Jet. I assume you're what's your AC again?
16.
Yeah. He claws you for 10 psychic damage and then 22 psychic damage.
Oh!
Ooh, 22.
What?
Jesus.
I...
Should be hopefully okay.
Oh, yeah, that hurt. I suppose he's a... Actually, no, fuck it. I'm going to do it. After Jet gets hit, he, like, lifts his gun up into his face and is just like... It's like, may you be blind like justice! And, like, his gun just, like, flashes in the thing's face.
You see the demon recoil and hiss. The radiant light definitely has affected it in some way.
I love that it recharges with the dawn.
Yeah, it's real cool. I was like, this is very thematic for our party.
I just love that this is kind of
Yeah,
like
sweet.
a Panda SWAT team game.
Yeah.
Okay. Sure, yep, okay. Yodeler. So now as a bonus action, you can cast bright light. So you've done that. So there's now bright light. So everyone can see into the square. Yeah, except so there's light coming in. I'm just trying to think about your blind situation here. Okay, there's light coming in. So Quark, you can also see. You're now in bright light with this guy. This Marlos.
Don't look into his eyes, Quark.
I
Trust left-hander to guide your blade.
I close my eyes and I puff my feathers over my eyes so I can't see anything because they were already there.
Yeah.
Your leg.
I'm just gonna move up a little bit. I'm gonna cast. Let's see. Can I make it show up? Ah, damn it. I want the description. Spirit Guardians. Damn it.
Yeah.
That's the damn thing. There we go.
Fucking Spirit Guardians.
It's gotten so much less use than I would have expected.
I just haven't had a chance to use it. I love this thing though. It's so cool.
It's so fucking cool. What do they look? Did we establish what they look like?
Weren't they a little like angelic?
Oh yeah, chibi Yodalogs, that's it.
Yeah. Yeah.
3d8 damage? Fuck.
It's pretty good.
Little chibi Brad Pitts. I love it.
Yeah, that's right.
So I believe, the wording's a little weird with like when,
Okay, so it's on their turn.
and when the creature enters the area for the first time or starts its turn there. So like they've entered it right now,
Yeah.
but like
Well, they'll start their turn.
Yeah, so it's turn.
It doesn't happen now, does it?
that's
No.
what I don't know. It's vague to say like
Oh, let's.
enters the area for the first time or a turn starts in there. Like, does it do 2?
I don't think it'd do 2. That's
It's a
way. That's so OP.
It's
Yeah,
already
it's a bit
3d8 radiant damage. Just...
Yeah, it does
Yeah.
not deal damage when it is cast.
Okay, cool. That's good because that's
So you've moved, you've cast your spell, I think you're done.
Yep.
Jet. Just remember that's going, Cam, because I'm like liable to forget.
Just throw a 15.
Throw a circle around you, yeah.
Throw an aura
Yeah.
on.
Actually, that's a good idea, because I'll remember it if I see the aura.
Or radius. I want a circle. 15.
So the Shadow Demon is still like all up in my face, right?
Mm-hmm.
Um,
But it's kind of like it's trying to like keep an eye on you, but it's having a hard time with the radiant light that's coming out of your. What was it? Bright light. What was it? Yeah, bright light that's coming out of your shield.
I mean, is it blind?
Oh,
Pass the con save?
oh yeah, you need to roll a con save for if he's blinded or like completely blind or not.
Do we get a no? Like maybe or maybe he's blind.
He's
You don't
me.
know.
I assume it's my spell attack DC, which is 14.
Okay, so your bright light sort of hisses into the creature's eyes, and you hear this sort of like this scream of pain, and the creature is trying to like rub at its claw at its eyes to clear it away, but it can't.
Alright, I'm gonna be like, Embez, I'll leave this little boy to you. And I'm gonna.
What? I was going to move the cage around the... I was just going to use my actions to blind Marlos so that we wouldn't turn to stone.
Who needs it?
True. Well, mainly because I'm also quite hurt, and I'm just gonna.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
Yeah. So I'm gonna step back here, and I'm gonna. Is that?
Okay, so it's only blinding him and not Marlos.
Yeah.
And not Radiant, yeah.
Yeah, it's because he hit me, so he was like right there when it went off. So I'm gonna move back over here, and I'm gonna shoot at Marlos.
You flashbanged him. This is really good for you for getting out of melee combat. Holy shit.
Yeah, exactly. Between that and when I can eventually build like the airburst gun, it'll be like, this is great.
Yeah.
Fuck it, I'm gonna roll it again. I've got an inspiration.
Oh, he's
Oh, yeah,
using it. He's using the inspiration.
I never remember when I've got it.
I
Like,
never remember.
That
None of my stuff are like
Okay.
D20 things.
that hit.
do less thunder damage. Oh, shit.
Sometimes the dice like me, sometimes the dice do not like me.
So, on this, you do full or half thunder damage?
On a miss, I do half.
I'll round up for you just for time. The thunder crackles through the illusion. It flickers a bit, but it holds.
And I'm going to step behind this statue now.
Okay. What?
Alright. I'm still averting my gaze, so I'm gonna roll with disadvantage, but I'm just gonna try and hit him.
I mean, you can look at his feet.
No, I avert my gaze. Why was one of those 14?
I mean, just double check.
6? Yikes. I assume that misses.
I just need to double check what you can do if you're not looking at someone.
Oh, okay. I assumed it would be the same as being in the dark, right?
Yeah, it's exactly the same. Which is appropriate. Yeah, you miss. You miss again. Take a leap out of Jet's book.
Yeah.
Oh,
I guess that's your turn, Embers.
That's it.
this is where it gets fun. Alright, so I would like to ready my action in preparation for Marlos moving, which I will ask Yodelerg to tell me when it happens.
No, the lights come on.
Oh, the lights come on. Well, so I would like to, like, in preparation, if Marlos is to move, I want to move the illusion along with them and eventually make it.
Can you actually put an aura on yourself for the 60 didn't know?
Oh, yeah, true.
Sorry, Roman.
That's good.
So what you were ready in action to move the...
So if Marlos moves, I want to be able to move the cube, and I also want to make it a bit smaller as well. So I've got like a 4x4 head, but he has to move first.
That's 60 feet? Holy shit.
It's sort of big.
Oops. Wow, I had no idea. Yeah, fair enough.
It's dim light to 60 feet. I think it's bright light to 30 feet or something.
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly right. Okay, so yes, that's perfectly fine. You can move, you can track him with the
ready
one-way blind.
Yeah.
Fucking one-way blind.
I think it's a good idea. I think it's fun.
I think it's a brilliant idea. I really like it. Marlos, he
Takes 15 damage, or
a 3d8.
Whatever.
Oh yeah. 15.
I can re-roll it if you
No,
want.
that's fair. 15. I accept.
DC.
I can't see that. I guess Lockie can.
Yeah, so I can just tell you what you can and can't see, but trust, like 60 feet is the entire. You can turn it off, Dylan. 60 feet is the entire room from where Dylan's standing. So Miles takes his 15 damage from the Spirit Guardians. They sort of the Brad Pitts bite him
Sexily bite him.
with the
Turkey slap
incredibly-
as I swing by.
The Chibi Yodelerg's huge cock. Yeah.
And the strangely powerful jaw of Brad Pitt does quite a lot of damage. He again hair whips Quark for a miss, and then attempts to hit him with that Fang-a-lang. DC? I'm sorry, AC?
18.
Connects for 16.
Wow.
10 piercing damage, 6 thunder damage. Misses the other swing with the Fang.
So that's lightning back as well, I think. I think you've got 2 more.
Yeah, I had 2 more, so you've hit me 1 time there.
One. Yep,
So yeah,
yep,
you
one.
take 1d6. Cheers.
And he says, he sort of
It's another
growls,
6.
fucking hell. Look me in the face, you coward.
Yeah.
Quark, no, what? When I turn into Stone Jet?
Has that ever worked? Literally ever.
So the Shadow Demon, this is his turn of being blind, right?
Yeah.
And he takes damage.
Oh yeah, he takes 15 damage as well. Is it radiant damage?
Radiant damage.
Is it?
Mhm.
Yep.
Yeah,
Radiant.
okay.
DC
So-
14 save.
Alright, bad DMing time. What does vulnerable mean, effect-wise?
It's double damage. I
Double
believe.
damage, yeah. The Brad Pitts bite particularly hard, and the Shadow Demon goes down.
Oof.
Disappears into a puff of puff of
Ooh.
smoke dissipates on the ground.
Nice.
Wow.
You're
My turn. Oh, sweet. I didn't expect that to work. So let me take that off. I'm going to cast. If I can't see you, but this can. I'm going to cast spiritual weapon.
You can see him. You can see him. Remember,
Oh, yeah?
you've got dim light in the whole room.
I mean, I might not be able to look at you, but this can.
Yeah.
Fuck, I guess
Oh, I
you can.
see.
You bastard.
He's like, get him!
Killing my Gorgon.
uh,
Okay, yeah, that hits. 10 damage.
yeah, there's a bit more there.
Okay, floating special weapon. You can cast your spell and you can make a melee attack against a creature within 5 foot of the weapon. Yep, on a hit. Yep.
So I'll just plonk it down, like
Okay.
wherever. Yep.
Yep. Minus 10.
Monk.
Okay. Yep, that was effective. Jet,
Okay, I'm gonna.
is the Shadow Demon. Are you using the Shadow Demon as your spiritual weapon?
How can you control that jet lag?
Oh, wait. I think I've done this.
Oh, you've done that.
Okay.
What happened?
No,
He's
I-
moving the shadow demon around, and he's like, "Is that you, Cameron?"
Yeah.
Shadow Demon's dead. Shadow
Yeah.
Demon's dead.
Back.
Dead.
Yeah. I'm gonna step down and be like, it's like, it does sound awful hard to run an organization when no one can look at you, but you egotistical types always seem to like that anyway. I'm gonna shoot at his face. Oh, fucking. What a shitty shot.
Yep, that hits actually.
Oh,
So 7%. Yep. Passes through the barrier. The barrier shimmers once again.
and I'm gonna hop back behind this statue.
Quack.
All right. I'm feeling it now. I say, "Quack! Tastes like Thanos' fury," and I use everything. I use fighting spirit. So now instead of disadvantage, I have just normal because I would have got advantage otherwise. And I attack. One time.
Yeah, okay, it hits.
2 times.
Okay, yeah.
Oof.
Wait, why do you attack twice?
Because I'm just a regular guy. I always hit twice.
Oh, sorry, that was your attack roll, not your damage roll.
Yeah.
Apologies.
Yeah. Alright, and I'm gonna use. What's it called? What's that shit called? Action Surge. And just ignore it.
So that stacks with your.
So yeah, so I have advantage for the rest of the turn when I use Fighting Spirit 3 times in a long rest, and I use Action Surge. I get another attack on my turn. I think it's
Very
like
cool.
just free. Anyway, does that one hit?
Yes.
And that'll be your last lightning dice as well, I believe.
Yeah, somewhere in there I did 2 damage with lightning. So I did 9, and then 12, and then 10, and then 2.
10 and 2. Yeah, I got it all. Marlos is looking like he's seen better days. Seen better.
Cool. So I'll continue to track Marlos, but can I, like, while I'm tracking, like, make it the smaller box and put it here? Is that cool?
Mm-hmm.
And I'll also try and pay attention to my colleagues' attacks and make it look like they're passing through because of me, like bit of theatrics. bit of open a hole here, and a bit of shadow magic there.
Very good. Roll me a performance.
Where is it? Sorry, I was in my spells. Ba.
Marlos
You
is
never escape my bird cage, sorry.
So the way Silent Image works, let me just double check this. So
I'm trying to do it in such a way that he can't reach out and touch it, because if he touches it, it disappears. That's the thing.
But he also gets a chance to roll an investigation check against.
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
So, but he's a little sus because he's seen it shimmer. So he's going to sort of turn his attention to it for a second. Let's find out. What's your spell save DC?
I'm gonna find it. 14.
Is it his turn right now, Lachlan?
It is his turn right now. He'll roll with disadvantage, and he'll take 15 or whatever your damage is.
Well, do you want me to roll it again now? I can roll it.
each time. Make more fun for you.
Sure, because that was a pretty good roll.
He will roll this in check with disadvantage because of your
that's so good.
performance. And he rolled really well. So he takes 8 damage from your... He calls out to you, he's like... He sort of cocks his head and he's like... An impressive trick, but... Your mind is no match for mine. Just like your statues will be a minor addition to my already majestic collection.
Oh, and after I spent so much effort training my O-faces, fine. Guys, don't look at him, he can see through it. I just sort of let it whisper away.
And he goes right back to slamming Quark. 18 DC, was it?
Yep. AC.
Sorry, AC. Snakehair misses, Fang connects for 11 piercing and 5 thunder.
Oh, shit.
Wow. Is that 3 attacks? That's quite a lot.
Sure is. Okay. Quark! He cut me deep with that one. We'll get you, Zola. I recoil.
You recoil.
I recoil. Further into my ball. Oh no, I'm not fluffy anymore. I've discharged all the electricity.
Oh yeah, you discharged.
My feathers flopped out.
So you've shrunk it inside by 2. What are you doing?
Oh, my turn. Sorry, I didn't hear you. I don't have the thing open.
Oh, sorry.
I am just gonna walk up. I guess I'll walk up over here while keeping my. I assume he's a humanoid.
He's
Humanoid height. Sorry.
You assume he's a humanoid.
Human height. Sorry,
you can
not
observe that he is
humanoid.
of humanoid height, as long as you don't look at him too closely.
Well, I can look at like his waist. If my eye level is like straight ahead, like I assume I'm not looking into his face.
Okay, you're staring at his crotch.
Yeah, perfect.
But we said, does the Earth fuck? The snake people fuck?
Does he just have a snake down there? I'm definitely searching this body.
Does he turn into a statue? Can we take him home and put him on a pedestal?
Thematically, then I'm gonna like.
I wonder if his head still works
may-
like Percy Jackson.
They may, but I'll make sure that he can't anymore. And I like swing my mace and try and whack him in the groin.
Oh, the low blow. You're gonna get kicked out of the Adventurers League.
Where? I don't even know where my fucking mace thing is. This one?
Get ready for the big roll, guys. Don't know why you didn't use spiritual weapon or whatever.
Oh yeah, no, that's a bonus action. I can do that as well.
You can do that too.
Right.
Shit.
So there's no
I
like.
forgot I had that.
Just to be clear, like you're either looking at him or you're not, in terms of mechanics. So you can look at his crotch and do this, but you're essentially rolling with like disadvantage on attacks, right?
Sure.
So we won't make you roll again because you've embarrassed yourself.
I've already missed. But let me.
Was that? Oh, that was an attack roll too.
Was it? Yeah, 1d20. Yeah, it was. I had to double check. I was like, I thought it was, but.
Well, did your spiritual weapon?
Yeah, that was an attack roll. Now it's attacking.
Okay.
And that hits, I guess, like, if I was looking at him, I'd heinously miss, but my spiritual weapon backs me up, whacks him from behind.
Jet.
I'm going to step over here to get a clear shot. And I'm going to shoot him. As I am wont to do.
Well,
Daddy!
are you
nice.
Are you looking at this guy, though?
I'm not looking at his face, like...
No, he just said, like, you're either looking or not looking in terms of mechanics.
Oh, I see,
Yeah.
I missed that.
Look
Oh,
at
no.
him, risk it for the damage.
Oh, it's so much
It's a lot of
damage.
damage. It's a lot of damage. What would Jet do?
Would Jet
You
have
can roll
been
insight
looking?
if you want to.
I can roll. Oh.
You just got asked not to look. Like, just then.
Oh,
Yeah, because my illusion failed, unfortunately.
But the Jet forgetting his haste to attack.
Well, I mean, he would have seen the cube disappear.
Did you suddenly see an opportunity, though, to hit him in the face?
Well, wouldn't his back be to me since he was just attacking Quark?
Right between the eyes. Is that how you got pulled in?
So,
I always wanted a little gnome for the garden.
But he could turn around.
so mechanically, essentially, if you end your turn looking at him, then he will look at you on his turn.
Yeah.
He will lock gaze. And if you start your turn looking at him, you're in trouble.
Fuck it, this'll kill him. Surely. Let's risk it.
28.
Do it. I can cover his eyes with an action. It's fine.
Oh, true. Alright, I'll do it. Well, but I mean, I can still move, so I can still shoot at him. I've still got movement left.
You like dodge around. Whoop, whoop, whoop.
Yeah, I'm gonna do it. I'm like, I saw the box thing, I saw him swing at Quark, and Yodelug embarrassingly swing and a miss, and I'm just like,
Okay. You connect. So, are we talking 17 plus? Fuck me, that's a lot of thunder.
28.
Plus 28.
That's almost max thunder.
14. 3d6 times
So
2.
is it 14 plus 7? Did you just happen to... Oh, you rolled 2 different thunders and they both did 14.
Okay.
Did you just get your
40,
full
45.
thunder damage again on a crit?
45 damage. What the fuck? That's insane.
So, you do your cool little cowboy bebop shot, and Marlos's body just freezes for a second, and then splashes into mud all over the ground. With
No, I
Iron
want
Fang-
to look at his snaky dick.
with Iron Fang sitting in the middle of the puddle.
I'm just like, Jet's just like blows on the barrel of his gun, and I'm like, I wanted to put him on a pedestal, but I guess this chamber was just a bit too muddy. That was terrible. He thinks he said something really cool.
Look, I'm gonna go get a drink, Dylan. You come back. When I come back, I'll expect something better.
One more chance.
I'm gonna roll an insight to see if I thought that was interesting.
Oh, yeah.
I did not.
God.
I'll roll an insight too. And if I roll highly, I'm going to know that was dumb. But if I roll poorly, I'll think it was really good.
It's gonna be...
Quack! Another excellent quip from Jet.
Cool. All right, yeah. DC 10. Let's go with an insight.
Let's see.
Jed, I think that's your best one yet. You know.
Oh, what can I say? Shattering things is a pastime of mine.
It's a shame he didn't hear it.
Right.
So Quark and Embers failed their inside checks, and they think it was very cool. Yodelug, being a dwarf, is just like, you do not know the good stone puns. This is great embarrassment to our people.
Yodelug's a bit stony faced.
Okay, I'm glad we resolved that anyway.
You'll notice it was a big whiff. Me,
All right,
me
who's
and
picking
Ember
up the magic weapon?
thought it was great.
I'm not going to be able to use it.
I definitely want to come in and have a look at it.
Yeah.
But I imagine it'll be a Yodelug weapon.
Are you still emitting light?
Yep.
Ah,
Still glowing.
Lucky, can you reveal more of the room if that's possible?
Oh yeah, of
Oh
course.
yeah. Can you turn the auras off for me so I can
Yeah.
draw properly? So you can see
got some really cool thing. Rumbling.
Have the statues stayed statues? They must have.
Yes, they are statues.
Jesus, thank God. I didn't think of that.
And what of the cultist?
The cultist is a statue.
Okay.
What would have happened if we turned to stone? It's game over?
Let me double check. So the way petrifying gaze works is, and this is what you did with the cube was very cool. There was only one cooler thing you could have done, which so I'll get to that. So the way it works, I'll just copy paste the text actually.
You're gonna explain it for the stream.
Oh. Okay. So petrifying gaze. If you lock eyes, it's a DC 14 Constitution save.
Okay.
And if you fail by 5 or more, you're instantly petrified.
Oh, oof.
Otherwise, if you fail, then you're turned to stone restrained, and then at your next turn, you have to do another saving throw. If you fail that, you're petrified. If you succeed, you're back to normal. The petrification lasts until the creature is freed by the Greater Restoration spell or other magic.
Right.
So
Wow.
you're literally getting like carried out of this dungeon.
Yeah.
That's
Wow.
I like
And
that
then,
risk
yeah.
though.
Yeah. I thought it was quite fun, and it's not DC 14 twice in a row, like, and failing like worse than 5. Like Dylan, I mean, do a couple Constitution saves. I'm curious.
Well, don't let Dylan roll them. Shit.
He was-
Yeah, but I'm the one who
Wait,
was.
5 or
Yeah, he
more?
would have been frozen instantly.
Was it an
Military.
inflate?
Yeah, I literally have a plus
You have
4.
+4! What the hell?
Nah.
Like, Connor,
You would've, like,
you would have turned to
saved.
stone, like, actually.
Yeah,
Oh,
because it was less than
God.
5 straight away.
So Roman, if Marlos sees himself reflected on a polished surface within 30 feet of him and in an area of bright light, Marlos is, due to his curse, affected by his own gaze.
Ah! So I could have done, like, a mirror illusion or something.
So you would,
Yeah,
you would have had to. It was quite complicated. You would have had to have given Quark like light.
Yeah.
Give him light, and then put him inside the reflection with Marlos, and then Marlos essentially would, or even better, cast light on Marlos himself, and then put him in the light, the mirror cube, and then he would have been fucked.
That would have been funny.
That would have been cool.
But the one-way blind was still a very good
Thank
approach
you.
to dealing with Medusa.
I had in my notes to use the my mage hand because I could control it on a bonus action, but I was going through what I've got in my inventory and I don't have any fabric or anything that I could have used to cover his vision, so I'm like, guess I'm making an illusion.
Yeah.
That was
I
good.
just
good
have nothing that would like block his gaze, and the hand's
You
invisible.
Save Jed from dying. Again.
Yeah.
So yeah.
That Shadow Demon fucking fucked my shit up though.
Yeah.
Oh my god, yeah.
To be honest, like Quark got pretty lucky. Marlos' daycare was doing 7 plus 22 poison damage. Like that's sort of order of magnitude.
7 plus 22.
He almost hit you twice. Like you really. That's why I asked your AC a couple times. I was like, I'll just double check.
And the fact that Iron Fang is no slouch. Oh yeah, can I
read
inspect
the
it?
stats on it
You're,
now.
you're shouting.
Yeah.
it. Can-
Yeah.
It's real good.
So
do we know about it? If we don't, I can cast Identify.
So Iron Fang is a war pick. Inspecting it, you see that it's a single piece of iron. It has a fang-like head inscribed with ancient runes. It's heavy in
Holy shit,
hand,
that's good.
but giving it a couple test swings, it feels pretty heavy. But then when you give it a real swing, it's almost weightless. You can't see any rust, acid, or corrosion on it at all. It seems flawless. So yeah, did you want to inspect it? Is that what you wanted to do?
Yeah. Well, it's a 10-minute ritual, so let's check the rest of it. It's like this is a mighty fine piece of work. Let's check the rest of this room for anyone else who's lurking around here, and then I can detect its magical properties or anything else that it's got going on.
Yeah. I've got another 10 minutes of these beautiful celestial beings to help me out. I'll go scout ahead.
Okay.
Whoops. Drawn everywhere. Bloop.
Would you like to enter the room?
Quark, how injured are you, by the way? Hey, Quark,
Really?
how are you feeling? You took quite a beating.
Quark, I feel like shit. Yes, I'm very injured. I would say I'm a quarter of my usual liveliness. Roughly.
Roughly. Maybe then Ember's are they able to back me up? We might let them have a rest.
Like guarding. I was distracted by my own reflection.
Just to have a look in this room.
Oh
Have a look
yeah.
in this room with me.
Oh, I'll come with you, Yuri, if you can light the way.
Oh yeah, I'll cast light on myself or something.
I mean, my gun is still
I'm gonna use second wind.
blazing.
But if we go into this room, might not see
1d10
it.
plus 6, I get 10 health back.
Alright. Going in.
So,
Oh.
it's a sumptuously appointed chambers, featuring tapestries of gold and brown and a huge bed covered in pillows. Fine mahogany furniture with crimson cushions decorates the room, and lovely art objects, including sculptures, busts, and urns, are scattered willy-nilly across the floor. An arrow slit faces towards a chasm to the east.
I wanna go. Hey, this is a fine room. Hi guys, it's just his bedroom. There's no one in here. I wanna go look at the arrow slit.
Yeah.
Because I'm curious to see like what happened if we would have just gone that way.
So, as you approach the arrow slit,
Oh,
Oh shit.
um,
Oh, it's that fucking gargoyle.
there's a gargoyle staring back at you, who quickly gets out of the way and goes back into hiding.
But Yodelo still has the chibi Yergs flying around him.
I got the
Oh
I
yeah.
got my little
So the chibi Yergs dash out of the arrow slit, which is 4 feet high, 6 inches wide, and 1 foot deep. So it's quite narrow, right? Roll me your stupid spell.
where is it gone? Spirit Guardians. Cast.
Ooh, 10 damage.
Pretty low rolls, damn.
It must make a wisdom save. Also, I have to make a wisdom save for this thing.
Yeah.
Okay. It fails, 10 damage. You hear chips of stone fall to the floor beneath.
Oh, Yodelo, send your pick after it as well.
So my what?
Your flying weapon.
Oh, he's over here. I don't know if that can fit through, honestly.
probably fit through here.
It could go around the outside.
And it's not
Oh
a
yeah, true.
solid, it's magical.
Doesn't mean it can go
We
through
could just
walls.
cheese this whole thing if we just go
Yeah.
down this little crack.
Yeah, we could have.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, true. We just ended
Maybe
up
that
straight
was.
into his lair.
What it was.
You guys got pretty
Yeah.
close. I was wondering if you were going to do it.
I did.
I feel like this is like you know how sometimes you play Skyrim and you finish a dungeon, there's like an easy like way to leave? I feel like that's what this is designed to be.
Yeah, we should have.
Well, we almost came over here because Jet was pushing for it, and everyone was like, "Nope."
It was Embez who didn't want to go down there.
Yeah, and she just
Not
like
on my
ran down the
heels, but
hall.
we wouldn't have known Marlos was a Gorgon. One of us would have definitely
we
been
had-
Gemstone.
No,
like,
that's true.
Oh yeah, true.
You know
I
what?
did that.
Don't
Right
be a
on.
statue right now.
yeah.
Yeah. Just
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
doing the weapon again?
Let me check how far I can move.
20
Like,
feet.
I didn't say I was bringing it with me. I probably would have.
moves 20
I didn't
feet.
Think of it. So
20 feet.
20 feet. So it is not going to be able to get there.
I don't think
I'll
you can,
I'll
can
start
it like
floating
see
him
for
out.
you? I don't think it can like doesn't see things, right?
I guess like if it's on a turn duration, if nothing's happening, I'll just call it. to eventually make its way over here.
Like, you need to know roughly where the thing is to hit it, and at the moment you can't see it.
Yeah.
Alright, what's everyone else doing?
I'm looking at this
Can I
statue.
search his bedroom for valuable things?
Yep. You're gonna like this.
Ooh, baby.
Oh. Platinum pieces? Is that supposed to be platinum pieces?
Fucking
What do you
hell.
like it?
Elven chain. Ooh. Wait, can I wear it? I don't know.
Oh wow, that's
Oh,
really
sweet.
cool.
No, I got medium armor.
Ooh. I wouldn't mind that.
That's definitely for like one of like either me or Embers because we don't have medium armor proficiency.
Yeah,
Oh,
wow.
yeah, good point. I think
What's
like,
your
I
AC?
want the.
Mine's 16.
I want the new armor
I'm
we're going to be
15,
making.
so I might grab it. Oof.
Oh, that's real cool.
Oh my gosh, very big haul today, guys. Get your bags out. We better split this up.
And we're not even done. Jet seeing Yodalog yelp, he's gonna duck back out the door and be like, well, I'm gonna see if I can see him.
I'm just very busy with counting money.
Platinum is worth heaps.
It is, yeah.
You don't have to move in. Like, you get free movement.
Oh yeah, of course. I'm just gonna be like peeking out around this statue. I'm like, do I see the like seeing if I can see the gargoyle?
Can I have my like, I just want this mace to be like, just like slamming against the wall every now and then. It's like, wow.
Just like,
Boom.
Okay.
Where is he?
wow.
Yeah, sure. Roll me like 3
Actually-
attack rolls.
Actually, it doesn't last for that long. Alright, 3 attack rolls. Let me find it. Spiritual weapon. 1, 2, 3.
Okay.
That's pretty bad.
Yeah. No, you don't hear any. You hear chips of stone falling to the floor.
Yeah. I think after that it would disappear. It's been too long.
Can I look at these statues, specifically the ones in the bedroom? Do they look like anyone I know?
They look like they have like looks of like anger on their faces, and they're sort of a lot more nicely dressed than the cultists. Oh, sorry, the statues in the other area.
I want to look at the cultist statue as well. He's a full-on statue now, right?
Yeah, full-on statue. So this is a cultist in a loincloth.
But I don't
yeah.
recognize him or anything.
No. You don't recognize him.
Excellent.
What is he?
What does that mean?
Dude, does Jet recognize him?
Don't look like nothing to me.
Jet doesn't recognize him.
Ooh. Oh, did I see the gargoyle at all? Or is it like hiding?
The gargoyle, you did not see the gargoyle.
It's like, Quark. It was like, Quark, come here. As he walked past me, I like smack him in the butt with my wrench.
Just socially, like.
Oh.
Quack.
Okay.
Thank you for hitting me with your healthy stick.
And
That was very healthy today.
Yes.
or Embez or Yodelerg, any action going down for you guys?
I guess yeah, we're looking at the statues.
I'm putting on the chain armor in the room by myself because, you know, privacy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Shoot it
Oh,
right.
yeah, fair.
If you guys want me to look at the cultists, you got to come find me and tell me to. Otherwise, I don't really care.
Don't know why we would.
I don't particularly care about cultists, anyways.
So does Yodelerg doesn't recognize it.
Yodelerg does not recognize him.
No.
How big are these like tapestries and stuff? Can I bag these without worrying about like being dragged down? Are they super large? What's the deal?
Well, there's only one tapestry,
Hmm.
and it's like you can strap it to your backpack. It's big though. You can't you couldn't carry another large object at the same time.
That's fair. All right, we'll take it with us. I can always abandon it.
Jet definitely wants to take the lie, but it's like,
What is a lie? That's an instrument, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like,
What?
Embers, come and, or, actually no, I'm gonna be like, Yodeler, can you patch Quark up a little bit? I think we should try and take care of that gargoyle if we can, flush that over here. This looks like a good enough place to take a quick rest, if nothing else. I mean, who's gonna willingly walk into Marlos's chambers and bother him? Petrify happen Gorgon and everything.
I'll tell you who will walk into these chambers. That genie. We should definitely avoid him on the way out. He's only here because of Miles's payroll. Can you imagine what he would do to us if he finds out that he's dead?
And
Hey, that's a good point.
Yeah.
Surely he's not paying the Dow with money. Like, it's
Hmm.
not that much money. Can someone write in the chat the divvied up amount? Or rough
The what,
I-
sorry?
there?
For what?
Oh, all the gold.
I did already.
Of the actual gold and...
Oh,
I've
don't worry,
written
Cameron,
what
I got you.
Oh, you did already. Sweet.
What you get, yeah. And as usual, I've
Oh,
shortchanged you like 1 platinum piece or whatever.
Aye.
Brand.
Thank you, Quack.
Man, we have so much money. Fucking.
We do have a lot of money.
I
mean,
We need to go spend it. We need to buy more. What are they? What have I run out of? Ball bearings. We need to buy ball bearings.
Poor Barry.
Buy the whole town out of ball bearings.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna come over here and see if I can find the gargoyle. I'm looking out.
Like, Yodeler, can you do something about Quark bleeding everywhere?
Not really. I've got one.
Oh, Quark, oh, it's
But
nothing.
one-
My feathers are just a bit ruffled. I feel fine.
It's rubbish. I rolled a 1. Fuck.
These are some shitty curing that you guys are doing.
Look, I barely feel
Aye,
better.
this is the best I can do. Lythander's already given all his grace.
Yeah, I can't believe we both rolled a 1 on that.
Do I see a gargoyle? My vision's
Quark, go see
Find out.
if you can flush him out. So I'm
Sorry, let me do a polygon. Because you can't see in the dark, right?
No, but Jet's nearby. I don't know.
yeah, I'll walk up to the edge.
Well, I'll touch light. I'll touch light on Quark.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Give me that light touch. Oh, there's another little passage.
Is this a
over there.
path?
Yeah, so let me go back to the description of this place. So, beyond the ledge lies a cabin with a ceiling of hanging stalactites, 50 feet overhead, and rubble strewn 4 below. 5 feet below you, a narrow ledge hugs the wall, wrapping nearly halfway around the cabin.
Right. So we could potentially walk on that and get out. And that probably leads to the other arrow slit, I'm guessing.
You can't get through the arrow. It's
Oh.
only 6 inches wide.
We can't leave just yet. We still have to find Voldramir's armor.
Alright. I'm gonna
And
try and...
ideally that paladin's books as well. We did say we would look for them.
I'm gonna try and look just around the corner. I can't see nothing over there. Just to the left. Nothing. Oh? No, can't see anything. Alright, I'm gonna fly across the room. Quack, there he is! He's by the arrow slit.
He tries to run away.
When he flies into my range, I shoot at him.
Okay.
I also want to shoot at him.
You sort of track his movement across the cabin, and then gargoyle bits go, giblets go everywhere.
Did a lot of clay shooting back in my days in those dwarven cities. Always made a very satisfying noise. Alright, I think we should go and take a hot minute in the in that guy. Oh, I think we should probably go and grab Baldrimir and take a hot minute in this room here. It's probably the safest place in this whole keep.
Quark, just a minute. I'm gonna take a look down here. And I look down the corridor. How wide is it? Can I fit?
With?
Do I hear anything? I listen out.
Perception, please.
I'm listening. Almost a 20.
As you hear the sounds of like idle conversation.
Oh.
Okay, I creep back then. I quietly fly back across the cabin and I say, Quark, there's more people down there. Or like dwarves, or there's more individuals. It's hard
It
to
was
say.
common.
Quark, they might be elves.
There were indeed some. I'm just like, yes, they're probably the cave elves. Yeah. Very unhappy.
Is cave elf a real thing?
He's got a point.
I'm gonna be like, Embez, do you recognize this guy here? He doesn't look familiar to any of us. I wonder if there was a reason that Malos bought him out. Obviously, all these statues are here, and we saw that he'd turned them into them. But what was anything about this guy?
I don't know. I assume it was just to show off how big his snake was. I'll have a look. I'll have a look at him.
This is the guard that captured you.
Oh! Oh, it's this fucker. Yeah. He's the one that, like, leaded me from the kitchens when I was trying to get that bucket of salt. That was a fun day. I guess they punished him because he wasn't able to keep a hold of me. But, yeah, I mean, fair enough. My dad would do a lot worse to... Well, probably did do a lot worse to the servants in my house when he found that I was missing.
Quark, yikes.
Yeah, Embers gets a little rack of guilt upon realizing that.
Like,
Interesting. That's some character development, Embers.
Yeah.
Embez, you're the least battered and the most stealthy here. Do you want to go grab Baldrimir and we can hold up in this room here and patch our wounds up for a minute?
Sure, I'm at full health. I mean, now that I know that this guy can't grab me again, I'm sure it will be fine.
I mean, or like, what does the rest of the party say? Like, I've said that, but it's like, Quark and I are the only ones who are really hurt. Like, do we need to take a short rest or anything, or?
Well, what's the benefit of a short rest, or as opposed to like I'm
This is
I'm
true.
exhausted. I'm feeling pretty spiff, but my mental fortitude's feeling pretty low.
This is true.
That is still slots.
I got it. Well, it depends if we want to risk going further down into the Fane at this moment or not. Like, we've killed a lot of people down here. Like I said, we still need to find that armor before we do anything else. There aren't that many more places left where it could be.
I think we should go down to the Fane, but we just might need to rest up in the safest place possible first.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
I wouldn't mind. I'll just jump down there and curl up under a pile of bones. No one will think to look there.
Why would we look into there? We're literally in the boss's room. Who's gonna just come in here unannounced without being summoned?
The genie.
Hey, the Dao!
That is possible, I suppose.
Hey, no one would be looking under a pile of bones.
Even though I don't love the idea of sleeping on a pile of bones, I think Yodelurg might be right about this one. If we should probably clean up Marlos's body to make it look like he's just left.
Didn't you tell him to
let's
sweep him off the edge.
Just in case he is interrupted, because he does seem a bit like a figurehead.
The mud where Malos once stood.
It's probably Sorry, I wanted to say this is probably that earth and elemental earth. Whatever we've been looking for as well. Do you have any more vials in this?
I do actually. I have 4 left.
could you scoop up as much as you can? And then another alternative is we could all go into his comfy room, and then if one of us can imitate his voice, we might be able to handle any queries that come up this way.
Quark, I feel like I could imitate his voice.
What did you say, Locke? Sorry?
What was the last thing? What was like? What did you tell Voldemir you guys were doing?
I said we were going to go have a look for his armor because he was like too busy looking at that schematic.
Yeah. So he has no idea where you guys are.
No.
Look,
Yeah.
Quark, it's me, Malos. I'm a Zola.
Yeah.
Stay out of here.
Hey.
I'm resting. You see, I can do this.
Pretty
That was good.
convincing.
That was good.
I don't quite believe it.
Should I go and get Voldemir then?
Quark. There you go, Yodelurg. I've laid out my blanket for you. You can have a little
Well,
rest.
we wouldn't have a short rest.
Shut up.
It's
Shut up
whether
and
we're
go to
gonna
bed, you're
have a
alert.
long rest or not.
I think a long rest makes sense.
Did we want to go and clear
If we
out
can
another
manage it.
room first? Is the other question.
Another room. Is there? Oh, yeah,
So
we can
there's-
check out the kitchen.
I doubt it'd be in the kitchen because the armor would be in one of the rooms that we haven't been in. So it'd either be here.
Are we sure it's not this elven armor that I've put on?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
nah.
well, I
Special.
Oh, it
assume
might actually.
it's elven. Like he's a dwarf. He wouldn't have made elven armor.
It's meant to be
Well,
some fancy plate mail,
well,
isn't it?
It's
It
like,
might be.
I must admit that the name Elven Armor is the convenient shortcut.
Oh, so that
Alright.
was
We found the armor.
okay.
It does. Is this the armor that Voldemir was talking about?
Look.
I feel like if I found it though, I wouldn't have mentioned that I'd found it. I'd just put it on.
But you're like a good 3 feet taller than he is.
Yeah, but it
Elven-
says that it
Elven
gives
armor's
you
magical in
proficiency,
nature.
so it's like fun.
Yeah, true.
But you'd see me wear it. Like,
Yeah,
I'd
did
come
I-
out
did-
with it on and you'd have to question me.
Yeah, did Jeff recognize it when she walked out? So I take it he did.
Do like a
Yeah, look, you're right. I 100% you would have recognized this as Voldramir's
Oh, okay.
precious armor. Yes.
I'm like, you might want to take that off. I mean,
What? I found it. This is how we've been doing stuff from the beginning. This is why I'm here. This is why you get my help. I'm not one of your Lathander idiots.
this is true. And while I did say Voldemir was a sissy without his armor, he can still swing an axe mighty fine, and I doubt he's just going to let you keep that. Do you know how many years it took him to put that together?
Do you know how short he is? I doubt he could catch me.
You don't know what sort of tricks he's got built into that, though, is the thing.
Well, he can pay me for it. I don't take it off yet.
Hey, speaking of bountiful loot, what are we going to do about this Iron Fang? It looks like a mighty weapon.
Oh, yeah, well... it's
Oh,
like,
one of you brutes can have
Like,
that.
alright, if we're gonna-
Around.
Embez, you go... Well... Yeah, Embez and Quark, you go find Voldemir and bring him back here. Or will we go down there? And I'm gonna spellcraft this little picky pick.
Spellcraft.
Jet just sits down on the floor and just like pulls out a lop and just like starts like bonking on it with his like wrench, just
Okay.
muttering.
Okay. Yep.
All right.
So, yeah, you get the full stat block. You guys already have it, right?
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah. It's
You get the
fucking
full
good.
stat block.
It's
What does it do?
It's got tremor sense. It's got lit +2. It's got all kinds of shit.
Yeah.
yes.
You can speak
Plus two.
Turan fluently. What?
Yeah, I'm like,
That's epic.
Yodelug, I feel you should probably be the one to have this. It's like,
Sense
I'm gonna...
precious metals
I-
and stones.
Isn't it evil though?
Is it?
I think it's just Earth.
It's got a shard
Oh,
of the
wait.
Prince
Iron
of
Fang
Evil
contains a
Earth in it.
spark of Olgrimok, the Prince of Evil Earth.
Oh.
Like,
Whoa,
not
whoa.
necessarily.
Is it?
But it's not finesse, so I can't get any sneak attack with it, so I don't want it. Like,
Yeah. Is Yodel
What pick
offended by it?
legendary? Requires attunement though. Oh, I don't.
that just means you sleep with it overnight.
Yeah, you just whisper your most intimate secrets. And
But like
whisper-
actually, yeah.
Which has a spark of evil Earth. I don't know.
I mean,
It depends on if you would like detect the spark.
Aye, it is a mighty weapon, but something feels off about it.
well, I mean, if Marlos was using, like, I just sort of am turning it over my head. I'm like just tapping one of the gems on it, and I'm like, yeah, evil Earth magic. I mean, maybe you can corrupt it towards the light of Lathander, away from its evil roots. I mean, otherwise, I'm happy to hang on to it. I get enough trouble when things come up close to me.
The power of the light could overpower it. I have no idea if it can or not, but
Does it smell like anything, Lachlan?
Roll perception, please.
Of blood iron that tastes like blood. I don't know what it smells like.
It smells like an iron weapon.
Does it smell fiendish? Quark. That's good enough for me. I think it's safe.
No
no.
one tastes it as well.
No.
Okay.
Strong.
I'm ready to roll.
Alright,
Come on,
well, Cameron, you can
sneaky
think about this. You've got it.
I can hold on to it for now. Do I
We might
like,
grab your rival.
Yeah.
before it's attuned though, Lock? Does it like do anything, or is it just like a war pig?
It's just a war pick. You don't get any of the perks.
Yep.
So you guys gonna go collect all on Dromedary?
Yes,
Yes.
so I
Summon.
stealthily make my way through the tunnels of the underground lair, being careful to avoid the arrow slits that I already know about. I try and do so quickly and quietly.
Do you tell me about the arrow
Roll.
slits?
Roll me a stealth.
Oh, are you gonna come with me? Yeah, I mean, I guess I'd tell Quark about them.
Okay, good, because I only rolled 10 for my history
Oh.
check.
You make it down to Voldemir, no worries.
You don't even stealth. You just literally strut down the hallway, heels clicking.
Heels
to the
clacking,
side.
just fine.
Yeah, you manage to time your heels into like precisely with the drip of every nearby stalagmite.
Yes.
Is he still here? I'm guessing
Yeah.
he's yeah.
It says,
Oh, we have killed the Gorgonzola, and we are planning on. Wait, is the lady still here? Or is she? She should have probably pissed off by now.
Mulgrida, yeah. She's not. She is no longer in this room.
Oh, great. Okay.
Hey, you're wearing his armor.
Well, he hasn't said anything yet. We're probably going to not sleep in his room, but there's like a little cave next to it that we might be able to hide in because we do want to check out the Fane later. But we thought we might whisk you to safety for now.
Look, that is very impressive. You have done what I and my party could not. I must point out one thing, though, and it's a touch awkward, but that chainmail you're wearing, it's actually mine. It's kind of my life's work.
What? Oh, but I won this off Marlos when we murdered him.
Yes, he has.
You didn't murder Marlos, did you?
No, but and look, if this is the cost of my rescue, then so be it. I'm sure I can spend the next 10 years of my life recreating this, but
Take another 10 years, though. I mean, you already know how to do it.
Quark,
Oh,
this
yes,
is
I
more
have
of a
some idea.
prototype. Now you can work on your masterpiece.
Yeah, I feel like, I mean, it's only +1. I'm sure you could get a +2 or +3 going, mate. Like, come on. Come now.
I shrug at Voldemort.
I'm just really doing how sad he's getting. Say again.
I feel like I'm being cheated on right now. Seeing this article on another person, it kind of makes me want to vomit. But look.
So you wish me to expose my breasts in front of you?
Whoa,
Well,
Voldemort,
Is this just a
whoa.
ploy? How can I be sure this is your armor?
We're not really that kind of group.
My rag for that armor.
Say again.
I will gladly trade you these every clothing item that I wear just for that. Whatever it takes.
How about you owe me a favor in the future?
Gladly. I already owe you my life. Whatever you insist.
No. It is not a pleasant thing to be in debt to the Embez family. Sorry, the Lament family.
Well, you are definitely not making it sound like a fortuitous event that has occurred, but so be it.
I reluctantly hand over the armor.
I
He puts
leave
it on
the
and
room
he
while
just
everyone
goes
gets
like,
changed.
Shimming into it like it's the coziest thing he's ever done. Feels good to be home, he says.
Well, I suppose if it means I don't have to rescue again, it might come in handy. I hope you're light on your feet, because we're planning on anime running back to Marlus's room.
He sort of rolls his shoulders and sticks his arms back. He's like, oh, of course.
I love it. Alright, I attempt to drag him and Quark stealthily back to where we came from, avoiding arrow slits in much the same way.
No problem. We're using this stuff though. Alright, so the plan is to hunker down in
In the cave.
the cave?
Do we want to hunker down in the cave or just like set a watch up here?
Quark,
My
I think we
health
should
is
do
okay.
I think we should do the
I'm happy
voice
to.
plan.
I'm happy to watch.
Hey, Quack, what did you say?
Quark, I think we should do the voice plan. I'll have the first watch, and if anyone comes, I'll tell them that I'm Malos.
Quark, you do sound a bit birdish when you speak. I don't mean to be rude. I don't think they
Well,
would believe
Quark,
that you're Marlos.
I'm a bird. Hello.
Well, yes.
It's not like you're one of them Kenku things, though.
I would just be
Oh,
impersonating
give me,
it. I
give me
don't-
your best, Marlos. Show me what you can do.
Quark, it's me, Malos. I mean, I'm a
Is that it?
Gorgonzola. So
Is
look
it
in
any
here. I'm not wearing my pants.
My little trouser snake is showing.
My Travis snake is. Oh my god.
Is it any good?
Well,
Well, I'm
what
gonna
is it
roll
for?
performance.
Yeah.
You can roll again if you want.
Oh, I didn't see it roll. Let's see.
Did I roll before?
Fuck! I'm so surprised you do Marlos so well.
Yeah, you're convinced it's actually not that bad.
I suppose this could work. I mean, it's been a while since I've had a softed bed. I suppose I could sleep in his bed. He was pretty sexy before he turned into a pile of mud. I think. I never got to see him. He sounded sexy. You make him sound sexy, Quark.
Quark,
Okay.
good. No one else is gonna roll? Quark, good.
Good. I'm sure this won't go wrong.
Okay, so everyone
I'm a
goes.
bit semi-skeptical, but I think it's fine.
So the shadow demon has dispersed into like thin air. Marlos, you
Wait,
you still have a
swept
couple
him.
vials, and then you just swept him into the dirt.
Yeah.
Okay.
Swept him down, just like over here. Just...
Okay, fair enough.
Oh, actually, I wanted to ask, can I check the vial of black pudding that I had to make sure it's still, like, stable and not eating through the vial?
Sure. Yeah, the vial is still filled with pudding goo.
Okay, cool.
It's like, oh, Voldemort. I like go and like pluck one of the vials off Ember's of elemental earth, and I'm like, looky here, look what we got.
He says, he sort of holds it up. He holds it up to the light of, well, whatever. Who's producing light?
Maybe,
I guess
I don't know.
I guess I
if you
can-
need light, I can do
Someone
it.
cast light on me before. I've been lit up
Yeah.
the whole time.
Yeah, and I just left my gun glowing.
So he holds it up to your gun and he sort of like pulls it around. He's like, oh
This is what I think it is, isn't it? You found the elemental earth. You've bottled it. This is exactly what the schematic requires. I cannot wait. We must get back as soon as possible so I can start my crafting of this.
My crafting.
How fortuitous.
Speaking of, I need to write my tattoo thing on my character sheet. It's in my
Oh, so you
notes,
just
but
remember it.
I've just completely,
Oh yeah, the tattoo.
The tattoo, yeah.
So you all go into the room, and you're taking a long rest.
Yeah, I think so. Quark's keeping watch and is going to pretend to be Marlos. Don't you need your spell slots back, Quark?
I need a little bit back, but
Decent health.
do I get a short rest while they take a long rest, or do I
You
need
take
to
a
like?
short rest.
Oh yeah, good point. Yeah.
Can I
You
be
can
on
take a
watch
short
while I'm
rest.
taking a short
You
rest?
Do we need a long rest? Like,
Thing is, yeah, these
Yeah,
are-
he's out of slots.
I've got full health, but I've got like no slots. Like I've got like a first level spell. I do have my 4th level, but that's it.
We've been dungeoneering for a
Like-
long time as well. Like, we would be tired.
If you've got a
We
one
haven't had a
spell
long
slot
rest
left, you
yet.
could throw it Quarky's way. Perhaps.
What
What
is? Huh?
If you've got
Actually,
any
did I
spell
use
slots left.
Oh
You
no, I
can't-
used my 1st level. Actually, I got a 2nd level still.
I don't think we
I
can give away
use-
spell slots.
no, as in, does he want to upcast a heal?
Yeah. I'll cast.
Oh, yeah,
I'll
true.
cast. I can cast Prayer of Healing, or I can do. Oh, I can heal everyone, or I can just heal Quark for the same map. So I'm gonna.
I mean, I'm at full health, so... Okay.
And then my 4th level spell.
Just go and duck into one of those rooms we didn't go into and just like, upcast fireball. Go away.
Yeah, 4th level Fireball. It does.
Go in, open the door, ha! Close the door.
96. 96. Just walk in. Alright, goodbye.
I mean, that'd be pretty funny.
I used my 4th level to just cast Prayer of Healing, which does a fuck ton of healing. And that's to everyone.
Nice, thank
Oh,
you.
nice.
I will accept. There you go. Now I don't need no long rest.
And then I can give you a 2nd level spell healing it. Actually, I'll do it again. I'll do 2nd level healing.
Now I'm at full health.
Now
So
I'm
good.
tapped out.
Okay. So yeah, you go into your long rest. You hunker down for the night. Clark, you're on watch, and about 2 hours into your watch, you hear a knocking on the door, and you say, "It is Marlos. Are you in there?" And that's where we'll end the session for tonight.
Oh,
I already had the Marlos voice down. Damn it. Did I get my short rest?
You got your short rest. Yeah.
Okay, so I can be on watch and do a short rest. I wasn't sure
Yeah.
about that.
Yeah. And what we'll do is, since you're on recap, Ed, we'll do the recap and then respond with what you're saying directly after the recap finishes, and we'll roll into it super smooth like a professional D&D.
Yeah, that is
That's real good.
That is good.
That will be fun.
I'm ready.
That was a fun session, thank you so much.
yeah, that was real good.
Oh, lots of people have been writing in chat. Hello, everyone.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my god, there's so many!
Oh, wow. Oh my god.
I was not
Can you
checking.
show us?
Yeah.
You gotta go. You gotta go yourself.
Oh my god, someone rated us, that's so nice.
I feel like they're in combat right
They're in
now.
verbal combat for sure.
Oh my god, we got raided. That's really funny.
Serious?
Yeah, like look at all.
Can I see this on?
Go
Yeah,
to Twitch.
Oh the lad who
I
is
can't see the-
muted.
Oh my
Can I
god.
see
that's-
the old?
Yeah, just scroll up in Twitch chat.
I can only see a tiny bit.
It must be shirtless embers.
We know this for next time. Oh my god, look at them go. Oh.
I feel so bad that we missed all of this.
Yeah, I know. Imagine if we'd noticed that. That would
I
have
mean,
been
they're
great.
probably still there. There's still 11 people here.
Oh, what? Have they
That's funny.
noticed?
Sweet, sweet.
That's
Yeah, check in the same time or different time, 8:30 Australian Eastern Standard Time next Thursday.
There you go. That's it. We're back on every week.
That's so cool.
More of this. You might even get the nipples next week.
Hey,
Oh!
don't
None
get me
of that.
demonetized.
Alright, but
Oh.
that's crazy. There you go.
oh my god. Oh my god, sorry, we didn't notice.
That's fun.
I need to work out how to like co-host so it's on mine as well because I've got quite a few followers. Although I don't know if they want to see this.
Oh my god, that's so good.
Nipples.
We rated you like an hour ago.
Holy
Oh
shit.
my god.
Good.
We had such a good session.
We're used to one viewer.
Man, that's wild. That's wild. So this is what the NFT feels like.
Yeah. All right. Have a good night, guys.
All right. See you later, everyone.
Bye, people, and also Twitch.
Is there-
Yeah, bye Twitch chat.
Bye.